Hey, what's up, guys? Marshall Sparkman here. I wanted to do a quick video to tell you what to expect, what's next through the loan process. So at this point, you just got under contract. Congratulations. The hard work is done. I know it's like a knife fight out there having to compete against everybody and their mom to get a house under contract, but you've done it. The hard work is behind you. Now we're going to go into the loan process, which I try to make super smooth and easy and simple. Just know that you've got a team of experienced experts behind you every single step of the way. We're here to hold your hand and guide you. My team closes a couple hundred transactions per year, so we know exactly what to do. We've run across most scenarios and know how to get you to the finish line. So there's a couple things that I wanted to discuss. It's very important for you to know if you want a smooth mortgage transaction, which we all know we do, right? So just know that everything through this process is electronic. Digital signatures, everything's electronic. Everything can be done online. If you want to meet face-to-face, person-to-person, it really slows down the process. Nowadays, the process is really not geared towards that. So just if you can email everything or take pictures of it with your phone or be able to e-sign everything, we use Adobe e-sign, DocuSign. There's several of them out there. We've got access to all of them, okay? So I wanted to talk about the do's and don'ts checklist real quick. So this is the do's and don'ts checklist that you should get a copy of. I want to hit some really important features, keys about this. Do not make any cash deposits into your bank account or non-payroll deposits. If you got cash, keep it under your mattress. That's where it needs to stay, okay? Don't be sending the screenshots, copy and paste, that kind of stuff. If you're going to send me a document, I need the actual PDF. And make sure that you put all pages, even though if the last page is blank of your bank statement. That's the most common one. Go ahead and send it all because the underwriter is going to ask us for it. Do not change employments. Don't be paying off any debts. Don't co-sign for anyone. Don't use your credit cards abnormally. If you go and pay off a big debt, the underwriter is going to want to ask where the money came from to do that, and you better make sure that it came out of your bank account, or we can run into some logistical nightmares, right? Don't apply for any new credit. Don't apply for any credit card. We said don't pay off debts. Don't close or change your bank accounts. And do not be transferring any money in between accounts. We will tell you exactly how much you need to transfer, and usually I recommend that you transfer the money directly from your bank account, savings account, money market, mutual fund, wherever the money's coming from for the down payment. We're going to transfer it directly from that account directly to the closing attorney. If it's a lot of money, they're going to ask that you do a wire transfer. And the most important thing is do not schedule movers until we are clear to close. There's a million things that can happen. Most commonly right now is the appraisals. Appraisers are just really backed up, and we're not getting appraisals until the last minute. So if you've already scheduled movers and asked time off from work, and all of a sudden we don't get the appraisal back and we need to push the closing back a day or two, I don't want it to put you in a bad position, okay? So the number, so that's the do's and don'ts. I want to lay out the mortgage process. Here's what to expect real quick. Make sure at this point, I should have 100% of your documents from you. Just make sure that we've got everything. I've got to have updated pay stubs, updated bank statements. They're only good for 30 days. So as you get new ones in, make sure you go ahead and send me a copy of those throughout the process. Also, make sure that you've got your homeowner insurance quote in to me now, like ASAP. I need to make sure that we're connecting the homeowner insurance company with all the information that they need, and we need homeowner insurance to be able to send you into underwriting. Mortgage disclosures, you're going to get a package within the next day or two of all the paperwork that I need for you to e-sign that allows us to begin the process. A lot of times it's a big, thick packet of information that you e-sign, and it's super quick and fast and easy. The most important thing on there is the loan estimate. That's got all your numbers. Usually it's the first page. That's all the numbers broken down, everything you need to know about the transaction. Basically the meat and potatoes. Everything else in that list is a bunch of government mumbo jumbo that we've got to get your signatures on to begin the process. So you've always got access to that. Feel free to go through and read it line by line if you want to bore yourself to sleep tonight, okay? Then what happens once you sign the disclosures, we have all your documents, we have your homeowner insurance quote. I'm going to send your file directly over to the underwriter. The underwriter is going to review it with a fine-tooth comb, takes them a day or two, and then they're going to come back and they're going to say, hey, we're ready to close this loan. We need X, Y, and Z from the borrower. Usually the only thing that I'm waiting for, if I have all your documents up front, I'm waiting on appraisal to come back and I'm waiting on title work to come back. So as soon as I get your appraisal and your title, then we resubmit the file to underwriting and ask them for clear to close. Once they review your title work and make sure there's no encumbrances or any obstructions on your title and make sure there's no problems with the appraisal, if we even need an appraisal, Then once we get those back, then we submit it to the underwriting. We get the clear to close. Once we get the clear to close, usually it's within a day or so that we have all the final numbers hammered out, and you know exactly how much you need to bring to closing. A couple clicks of a button, and I submit the closing package over to the attorney, and there you go. So hopefully this helps you. We're so excited to be working with you. My team and I have spent years perfecting this process, and we want it to go super smooth and easy for you. And also remember, our business is all word of mouth, so please send us any friends or family that we can serve as well. We'd be glad to help you guys. So if you need me for anything, anytime, feel free to reach out. Be on the standby to hear from my assistant if we need any additional documentations. Okay, guys, I'm here. Thanks.